This track, because there has been a subtle change in the track of this, which may mean that we're going to see more of an impact in part of the WLOX viewing area. First, we'll show you.
I urge all citizens to put their own safety and the safety of their families first by moving to safe ground.
He said, and this is coming from a lifelong resident, of course, Mayor Holloway of Biloxi. He said, we know the people of Biloxi have been survivors for 300 years, and we're going to survive this. He could be speaking of the entire Mississippi coast for that matter. The mayor said that.
Well, with all the indicators are there, just take a look at it right there. Sheets are missing, pieces of our roof. It's kind of been isolated to that one area of the building, but that's gotten larger. And judging by the sound that we're hearing, we're kind of...
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, it's time to go.
I was 5 years old in kindergarten when Hurricane Katrina hit in 2005. We lived on the point of Biloxi, where one side of our neighborhood backed up against the Back Bay, and the other side of the neighborhood was right up against the Gulf of Mexico. For some reason, it stuck with me the day leading up to the hurricane, and then the morning of. I remember the day before walking into my mom's really small master bedroom, and she was watching the Hurricane Channel or the Weather Channel, and she kept saying, "This is not going to be good." I remember going back into my bedroom right before we left and grabbing my teddy bear, and I was like, this is the one thing that I know I want to keep. I grabbed it and we left, and I never went back to that house standing.
The streets of Biloxi and Gulfport will again be filled with lovely homes and the sound of children playing. The churches of Alabama will have their broken steeples mended and their congregations whole. And here in New Orleans, the streetcars will once again rumble down St. Charles, and the passionate soul of a great city will return.
On the weekends, we would go over to the Palace Casino parking lot with our bikes. We'd chase each other around the parking lot, chase each other around the streets, because at the plaza they had some fruit stands on the weekends, they had some markets. So we'd chase each other down to the market and ride in between the fruit stands. On special Saturdays, my dad would take me and my sisters down here and we'd fish, but we were all super young, so we never caught anything. But just the fact that my dad loved the fish and I loved being down here, like we were this close to the water, was just something I'll never forget, even at 5 years old. Where we used to live is now just an empty lot. Where there once used to be a bunch of houses, it's just everything is gone. And it brings me back to those days when the hurricane was finally over and there was nothing left. And it really hits home that now everything is so much better after the hurricane.